Are we all set, Lisa?
Yes, we're all set.
Okay. Right, so we'll call to order the regular meeting of Tuesday, February 16th, 2021 at 4:30 p.m. Start off by taking roll call. Please let the minutes show that present are Mike Krevda, Donald Schiffbauer, Tony Morgan, and Lisa Ciafani. Absent is Sam Spann. First item on the agenda is to review and approve the regular meeting minutes for Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. I have read the minutes and I have no comment. Does anybody else have any comments?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for the regular meeting held Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. Do I have a second?
Yes, I will second that.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Hearing none. Motion passes. There are no reports on the agenda, no unfinished business on the agenda. However, it looks like we have 3 pieces of new business that require action. The first one is the amendment to Rule number 8, Section 2, certification of no more than 3 times. Tony, could you give us a brief overview? This was what we discussed during our last meeting, but just to make sure that everybody remembers, could you give us a brief overview?
Sure. As you said, we discussed it the last time, so you can vote on it this time. What this is it's probably an attempt to simplify the process a long time ago, but the probably intent behind it and the reality of what it does never matched up. This is no longer in the ORC in Chapter 124, which governs civil service. A long time ago, it was Chapter 140 something. It got dropped and it's not been used in court cases. I don't think we've used it. But what it was an attempt, if somebody kept getting passed over, just to sort of forget about them. And what the court has said about it in the few times that they've discussed it is really, it circumvents and undermines the civil service system based on merit, based on competitive testing. So pretty much nobody uses it. And so the recommendation was to just take it out of our rules. And I would still have that same recommendation.
Okay, Don, do you have any comments?
No comments, just clarification. I just want to make sure that I can appreciate. So as I read it, it sounds as though if they were passed over, if they were certified from the eligibility list more than 3 times, and they were passed over 3 times and they were just removed, hence your comment about just kind of forgetting about them. But regardless, if you're passed over 3 times, 5 times, 30 times, you have the right to apply for that position and to be considered, even though you may not necessarily be selected. And that's what we want. That's the model we want to go to, correct?
I completely agree with what you
All right.
said.
I just want to make sure I understood that.
No, perfect. Thanks for that clarification, Tony. So to that point, I'll make a motion to approve the amendment to Rule number 8, Section 2, certification.
I'll second that, Mr. Chairman.
All right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion passes. Next, we received the oath of office for Lieutenant Mark Carbone.
Congratulations.
Yeah. All right. Looking over that documents. Any questions, Don?
No, sir.
Lisa or Tony, anything you would like to add?
I don't have anything, no.
Nothing
Okay.
further, no.
So because of this, we want to recertify the fire lieutenant eligibility list due to Lieutenant Carbone's appointment. So I've looked over the list. Don, have you looked over the list as well?
I have.
Any questions, comments?
No, sir.
rather short list here.
Yeah.
Only 5 on the list now.
Yes.
Okay. So list looks correct to me. So with that, I'll make a motion to recertify the fire lieutenant eligibility list due to Lieutenant Carbone's appointment.
I will second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. All right, motion passes. Moving on to the
Hey, Mr. Chairman, I just have a question, and this is really for my own information. So you made the comment about being a short list. After reading the appointment language, do we exhaust this list and then put a promotional test to repopulate it, or is there a par level of 10 eligibility personnel that that we would get this list back up to 10, or is that just applicable to the for lack of a better term, entry level roles?
Typically, I'm used to seeing this list include 10 members. Lisa, can you speak to why the list only includes 5 this time around? Is that's
Yeah, I'm trying to
that
go.
are eligible for this promotion?
Yes, I'm trying to go through the rules right now to see what it says, but I believe the last time that it was certified, it was also under 10. So I'm going to have to look to see what the next steps are as to getting that back to.
Lisa, do we have people who are eligible to be on the list, or do we need to test? What's our circumstances right now?
There are 5 remaining on the list.
And that's it.
And that's it. Now, it's my understanding that the eligibility list is the same as the top 10 list because there were not more than 10 people initially on that list. So
Okay.
we're recertifying the eligibility list. It's also the same as the top 10. There's only 5. So I have to look to see what we need to do further to get that back up to 10 and when that needs to happen.
Yeah, and we'll probably talk to the fire chief to see, is he planning on hiring? How soon do we need to do this? So.
Yeah, and to Tony's point, I mean, there may not be 10 personnel that are eligible for the promotion. I think maybe the list is, the eligibility list doesn't exceed 10. I was just curious, as we go, as we promote, as personnel are promoted, how do we repopulate the bench?
Yeah, I know the lists do expire. So I will have to find out from the fire chief as to what the next steps are.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Lisa, that'd be great. Thank you. If you could do that and maybe just report to us at the next meeting what you find out.
Sure.
Perfect. Thank you. No, good question, Don. All right. So the last item of new business on the list that requires action is certification of payroll by Civil Service Commission per Rule 1, Section 3, due to Lieutenant Colton's retirement. So we need to recertify the list. Lengthy list here. Includes a list of individuals who are currently civil service personnel whose payroll is certified for the purposes of compliance with ORC 9.41. I have no further comments or questions about this list.
Neither do I.
So with that, I will make a motion to certify the payroll list by Civil Service Commission due to Lieutenant Colton's retirement.
I will second that motion.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Hearing none, motion passes. Are there any other comments, questions? Anything upcoming, anything important to note upcoming before we adjourn the meeting?
I don't have anything at this time right now. I
Nothing?
will definitely keep you guys posted if I hear anything.
Neither do I, Mr. Chairman. I'm good.
Tony, anything from you?
I have nothing, thank you.
All right, with that, I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 4:40 p.m.
And I'll second that as well.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Hearing none, meeting adjourned.